Hey there, stargazers. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wished you could see those beautiful stars and planets a little closer? Well, I've got some great news for you. By the end of this video, you'll know how to build your very own telescope right at home. Sounds cool, right? Let's dive in. Alright, so let's talk about why building your own telescope is such a fun and exciting project. Stargazing can be pretty tough without the right equipment, and commercial telescopes can be super expensive. But what if I told you that you can create a simple yet effective telescope using materials you probably already have at home? Not only is it accessible, but it's also a fantastic way to explore the wonders of the universe. So grab your materials and let's get started on this amazing journey of discovery. Before we jump into the construction, let's go over what you're going to need. First up, you'll need some cardboard tubes. These are often found in paper towel or toilet paper rolls. Next, you'll want a couple of lenses, one convex lens and one concave lens. You can find these in old cameras or even buy them online. You'll also need duct tape, scissors, and a ruler. Basic knowledge of optics, like understanding how lenses work, will definitely come in handy. But don't worry if you're new to this. I'll guide you through it all. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of building your telescope. Step 1. Take your cardboard tube and measure about a foot from one end. This will be the main body of your telescope. Cut off any excess cardboard. Step 2. Now, grab your convex lens. This is going to be your eyepiece. Secure it to the end of the shorter side of the cardboard tube using duct tape. Make sure it's nice and snug. Step 3. Take your other cardboard tube, which will serve as the main tube. Attach the concave lens to one end, just like we did with the convex lens. Step 4. Now, you need to connect the two tubes. Slide the smaller tube into the larger tube, making sure the lenses are aligned. Secure them with more duct tape. Step 5. Finally, to make it more comfortable to use, you can add some padding around the eyepiece. Voila! You've built your very own telescope. Now that we've gone through the steps, let's visually show you how it all comes together. Alright, here are some helpful tips to make the most out of your new telescope. First, when aligning the lenses, take your time to make sure everything is perfectly lined up. Even a slight misalignment can mess up your viewing experience. Second, choose a dark location away from city lights for the best stargazing. The darker the area, the more stars you'll be able to see. Lastly, if you're having trouble focusing, try adjusting the distance between the two tubes slightly. Sometimes just a little tweak can make all the difference. Now let's talk about some common issues you might run into and how to fix them. If you notice that your images look blurry, double check the alignment of your lenses. Misalignment is a big culprit. If your telescope feels wobbly, make sure all the connections are secure and add extra duct tape where needed. And if it's hard to see through the eyepiece, you might need to adjust the length of the smaller tube. Just pull it out a bit until you find that sweet spot. Don't worry if you run into some bumps along the way. That's all part of the process. So there you have it, folks. We've gone from stargazing wishful thinking to building your very own telescope. We covered the materials, walked through the construction step by step, and even talked about some tips and troubleshooting. Just look at this beauty we created together. Now it's time for you to head outside, set it up, and explore the fascinating world of the night sky. Trust me, it's going to be an adventure you won't forget. Alright, now it's your turn. I'd love to hear how your telescope building experience went, so make sure to leave a comment below, sharing your thoughts. Did you run into any challenges? What did you see in the sky? And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome DIY projects. And check out my other videos for more tips on stargazing. Happy exploring, everyone.